Hello everybody, day 2, and today I'm excited because GeoGuessr 1 is addictive, but 2, we're gonna play in order to improve. Yesterday I got a battering, but I figured though that what I can do is dive deep and learn each country at a time. So not only did I watch a couple of tips on the GeoWizard and also Zig 8's channel, I am also going to I'm gonna learn specifically about this country, and those tips will probably help, or maybe they won't. But anyway, today, Japan. I've never been to Japan, don't know about you, but I've heard it's a very organized country, very disciplined people, disciplined community, very clean, fabulous food, all the fun things. So we are going to play a moving. It's not my strength, but what is my strength, to be honest? I just started. I just don't want to get like terrible points, but we are going to play 3 rounds, and each round has 5 games, if that's one way to put it, and each within that will be 3 minutes to identify where I am. Okay, so anyway, welcome to Japan. Let's go. Okay, tell me that's a Suzuki. I actually had one of these cars. A Jimmy. I had a Jimmy. I really wish I had at the time given it to my brother, but I was after the money, so I sold it. There's a little Mini Cooper. Such a cute country, honestly, guys. So we're trying to figure out geographically where in Japan this is. So we need to see a little bit of the landscape. There's no mountains. We are somewhat north facing. Mountains to the east, northeast really. Nothing in the north. Okay, these are things about Japan. Look at the rice paddies. I love their quaint, cozy little houses. Somebody's done their laundry. Okay, we are facing west, and you can see in the distance a really high-peaked mountain. So we know that the west is mountainous. We know the south, I don't know if the south is, I think it just might be, but no trees, really flat, so it's not close to mountains. It's kind of close to somewhere interior is what I think. That man looks like he's going for a walk at lunchtime. The problem in Japan is everything is in Japanese, so you can't kind of guess town, at least to me. I'm noticing these orange poles, so if that comes back in the future, I know that that's Japan. Okay, we're gonna go to Japan. We know that we have peaked mountains to the north, to the west. We know that we're not by a water body, not very close anyway. We're not close to the mountains, but have mountains in the north and west, and I think the south, if I wasn't mistaken. I'm just having trouble getting to the end of the road. Okay, I think I got in there. It's not a town, it feels, oh shoot. Missed it. I timed out. Okay, second game. I'm so embarrassed. I missed all the signs. Mountains in the northwest, kind of low mountains in the north. It's like ranges. It's not like super mountainous, but this is definitely quite forested where I am. Again, northwest some mountains, definitely rural, quite rural. I think, guys, I should have, come on, take me further. Let's go to the end of the road, can we? I don't think this is, there'll be no hope here, actually. Really flat ranges. Okay, we're just gonna try and guess instead of, definitely not mountainous. That's a problem, we know it's Japan. It's gonna be somewhere green, farmland, not too mountainous. I'm gonna go north here. 1 point. Oh, how disappointing, guys. No improvement. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Kind of hilly, but not definitely a green part of Japan, whatever that means. I don't know which side to go, to be honest. It's very hard. It feels like I'm playing a no move game. Like they could have given me some roads. All right, there's a hint somewhere. This doesn't feel like I'm going on a road. Anyway, it feels in fact like I feel like I'm going towards the city, but this is the oddest way to get there. Okay. You know what? This is about learning, guys. It's not about anything else. Okay, what can we say? To the north, greenish mountains, but not real mountains. We're kind of somewhere unmountainous. I couldn't even tell you what part of Japan I am in. All I can tell you is I'm in Japan. That doesn't help me. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Somebody help. Okay, it is a part of Japan which has no mountains. You can't see them anywhere, but there's quite a lot of forest. Listen, I'm just guessing at this stage. Who knows where it is? So wrong. You know what? I think the Google car isn't up there, that's why. I think we just learned something. Google car is not in that small part of. All right, let's just look at the houses. They're so clean. Yellow plates. Okay, well, actually that's not true. There's some white plates. That's mixed and is not going to help me then in the future. Okay, lovely mountain ranges in the kind of southeast. Kind of feel for some weird reason we are moving northwest. It just feels like it's towards the beach somehow. That doesn't do me any good. But it does look modern. It's obviously not remote. It's kind of hard to tell what to do, to be honest. What does that thing do? No, I don't really want to undo my move. Okay, so we know kind of to the south we've got a mountain range. And it's fairly modern. So we just, you know, we know that we have a mountain range in the south. So it could be here, Tokyo, Takase, It could be there. It could be Gifu. But you know, we're just gonna play it safe and go there. Oh my gosh, this has been so bad. I have no idea what this thing is trying to teach me. But it's not a lesson I'm enjoying. So I'm thinking I'm going to abandon this game after I finish this round and then pick something fun, like let's just see what people in Japan do. They play basketball, they kind of put odd chairs in public, their houses have, looks like solar, but I can't imagine that it's solar panels. I have no idea. Look at this tree. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, there's a bit of a highway here. Oh, that's, you know what? This is, oh, like a cemetery, guys. If anything, this is just a lesson in the culture. It is amazing how all countries like to do this. In Italy, you go to the old villages in the countryside, and as soon as you get in, you pass by the cemetery of all the people who've died there. I hope it's not the people who are constructing the road, because we know that tends to happen a lot in construction. Oh my gosh, guys, this is such an embarrassment, because to be fair, I would love to know a little bit more about Japan. I think that I'm just getting more familiar with the architecture. Okay, we're just gonna guess. We know that there's a big highway somewhere. The highway runs kind of northwest to southeast, kind of. So if I wanted to, I could, if I had more time, I would look and say, yep, like, but we know it's northwest to southeast and it's long, so it's gonna be somewhere here. We're just gonna go there. That's the only, this is the worst scores. Too uncool. So we are going to go back out. We're not gonna do the classic, or even the classic maps, but we are gonna do, let's do Europe, because Europe always gets me. We have to pick a country. I hate this, but you know what? I know nothing about Czech Republic. Know nothing about it. So let's do it. Moving. We're gonna reduce our guessing time to 2 minutes. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Ekopaliva. This is such a weird word combination. Ekopaliva, Czech biomark. Okay, Ekopaliva, they have such interesting, I'm pretty sure I saw, well, we can learn about their polls. Nothing interesting there. What makes this special? We have a mobile home there. Oh, look at the lace curtains. Oh my gosh, I have to say, those things frighten me. I've just never been a fan of lace. I find it so stressful, to be honest. So we can see the sun is very much in the south. And then those red trees, that's good to know. I have no idea what part of Czech this is, but we are going to the trees, not too coniferous, but could be coniferous. We're definitely not in the city, so we're just gonna go northwards. I think the green is saying green, so we're gonna go with that. Sorrel. Obsuli, Mimo Dobravni, Obslui. What is this? I would guess this is Czech. They look like they like red colors. I saw a village down here, so let's try and see if we can go to the village or the town. Be nice to find a town. This is definitely a bigger town. It's not like a small town. There's not too many coniferous trees. I have to say, I find this so boring. I think I haven't learned much. I think Zamkovic, Obkelady. Oh, I wonder who that is. Looks like somebody shouting, maybe a politician's car. And kids coming off of school. All right, I'm now getting out of town. Basically, this is no help, but I see no mountains. So I'm just gonna, like, what difference does it make at this stage? I think it was not a good approach to try and do countries because it's not helping me. I don't see how it's helping. Like, oh, well, it's not fun. Like, I don't know what I'm learning here. It could be that I'm taking it in for a future, but here's like a housing estate. That's kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red tiles. Kind of useful information. Okay, there's a metro somewhere. Oh, that's maybe the bus stop. Ends there, and it's like, get out of our neighborhood. Doesn't help me at all. I think the goal is for me to be familiar with the country. Okay, we're gonna go with a big city. We're gonna go with Prague somehow. It says fantastic, but is it really fantastic? I think I need to just find one identifier of an area and then spend time looking it up. Sun definitely in the south, of course, but this doesn't tell me nothing. Bus number 2, that's what it tells me though. Prerov is to the right, Hodonin to the left. So Hodonin to the left, Prerov to the right. I have no idea what that is. Let's see if we can find Prerov, at least one of these towns. They're definitely not the biggest towns. Maybe the road is 55. nothing but fairly big roads. E55. Okay, I'm just gonna assume it's this, but I don't see Hodoni or whatever. There's no 55. If this is the road number, I think it should have said both. So wrong. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Well, what does it matter now? Okay, next. Because it's so disappointing, you have no idea. It's a train museum. Cool. Museum Żeleznicy Chomutlowa. I don't know how. Here's something I saw that's useful for the future. Some bollards. Okay. They drive on the side here. Chomutov, E442 Chomutov, E442 Chomutov. I just have to pick some place. I would never have guessed this though. I don't see the highways. 16, I guess I should have gone to Chomutov. So what is the E4? E is like also some kind of something, but I don't see E442. Should I see 16? Okay. The results are so bad. Okay. We're gonna play one more time. One more game. One more game for the pain. Oh my gosh. If I have to learn anything about Czechoslovakia, is the red bricks on the houses and maybe like a bit of yellow, and somehow it just doesn't look old. It's a European country that it just looks new, you know? Look at that. Oh, that's like a little gift shop, and like oh, that's so cute. The bar. Let's go to the bar. I like the bar. Okay, well, we really want to know what town we're at, I think is the point. Kinotech. I don't know what that could be. That doesn't feel like it's the name of a town, to be honest. Come in. Fitness bar shop in Jesenik, I think. Jesenik. There's another museum. I'm just gonna go for a big town because museums are not like in small towns. So wrong. All right, there's like, it's like my computer is listening, because now we have a ruin. It kind of looks really cool though. Okay, so we've got in the distance, I do see mountain range. That should have been to the north, is a little mountain. You can just look at the buildings. They're really cool, but they just don't look old, you know? Look at that, slightly mountainous, but not really mountainous. Oh, that is so neat. Oh, look at that. Well, that's a town to visit. Don't really know where it is, but like, it just, I like the town. I'm literally, it's just like exploring. Why not? I see it's got some conifers, so this is gonna be a little bit north of the country. Where? I don't know. It could be anywhere. Got a nice guess and got 1600. Am I proud of that? No. I think, look at the trees. That's beautiful. That's like a maple of sorts. Yeah, I think I've got the vibe of the country, to be honest. I like how they have the bright colors. The trees, I guess it's a very Catholic country, because you wouldn't even see that in the US, even in towns. Look, cute. Open land. What do they grow? Wow, look at that, so open. And we're kind of going west. Wow, look at this. So flat. It could be anywhere. It's flat. I get to know it's somewhere flat. I have no idea. So wrong. Ostrava. I've gotten so many things here, so I should be looking at Ostrava. Okay, red signs on the road. Slovakova to the left. Nova, new is to the right. Don't know what that could be. Alright, the map was in the wrong thing. Slovakova is to the south, and to the north is maybe Nova or Turanska. Okay, Slovakia is to the south. Okay, might have some luck here. We just kind of, well, we know that Slovakia is to the south, so anything here is already putting it to the south. How bloody pissing me off. You know what? I don't know if anybody started like this, but this was not a good strategy. But mountains to the south. This is beautiful leaves. What have I learned? That the bollards have a bit of orange, that the houses tend to be yellow or red, that they have green trash cans, that's look at the houses. They like a yellow. Looks kind of crappy, ugly color really, but it's a nice house, don't get me wrong. Maybe that, see this pole? It doesn't tell me much. Okay, these hills to the south. Ah, great. So we know that this is the hills, and it's also a little bit north. So we're gonna go prime, but I don't think this is right. I've been wrong so far. I was wrong again. Anyway, so that was day 2. The strategy was to dive deep into a country, but I'm gonna say bad move, bad tactic. Didn't work for me because I was just blind in there, and it just put me a lot in the rural setting. What did I learn? I actually learned that bollards have a strike of orange in them, that houses tend not to be too decorated in a very floral way, not Victorianish at all. It also just doesn't give me USSR vibes. It just almost look like new but simple buildings. I just didn't like this country in hanging out in it. It just didn't do much for me. And yeah, I'm disappointed with myself, but I'm also disappointed in the game. Anyway, I'll see you next time on the 3rd one, but this is it for now. I'm gonna try and figure out the next strategy on how to play and make it fun. For me, it was really boring.